Oke, kita lanjut lagi ya. Sebentar audionya.
Questions 11 to 13. Listen to portion 3 of Conversation B.
What kind of seminars does the center offer that could help me?
They have one on test-taking skills. There's also a seminar that teaches you to manage your time efficiently. You should find that useful, I should think.
You're probably right. Where is the center?
They hold most of their seminars in the library, but the main office is in Staunton Hall, right across the quadrangle from the physics tower.
You know, I think I'll go over there right now.
Why don't you wait until tomorrow? Right now, you should go home and catch up on your sleep.
Number 11. What is one type of seminar that the woman thinks Steve would find useful?
Apa yang akan bermanfaat bagi laki-laki itu menurut perempuan? Tadi dibilang ya, ada test-taking skills. Cara, tips, dan trik untuk test-taking.
Number 12. Where is the Study Skills Center's main office?
Main office-nya. Kantor utamanya ada di Good Charlie, Staunton Hall.
Number 13. What does the woman suggest Steve do next?
Steve harus apa menurut perempuan? Apakah belajar? Apakah pergi ke Study Skills Center atau pergi tidur? Oke, tidur ya tadi. Katanya kan si Steve mau langsung nih ke kantor. Terus si cewek bilang, pergi tidur aja deh dulu kamu, katanya.
Questions 14 and 15. Listen to portion 1 of Conversation C.
Hello, Roger. You're looking thoughtful today. What's on your mind?
Well, Margie, you know the public television station is having an auction to raise money. They need to build a new transmitter tower so that viewers can get a clearer picture. I watch that channel a lot. I'd like to help out, but I don't really have anything to donate to the auction, and I can't afford to buy something new.
Why not donate a service?
What do you mean?
Well, Roger, you're an experienced carpenter, right? Why don't you offer 2 hours of your carpentry work for free to whoever makes the highest bid?
Number 14. Why is the television station trying to raise money?
Kenapa tuh mereka butuh duit? Karena apakah untuk membeli sesuatu di pelelangan, untuk membayar biaya pekerja, ataukah untuk improve their broadcast? Okay, improve their broadcast. Good job, Alsen.
Number 15. What does the woman suggest that Roger do?
Roger seharusnya ngapain menurut
Questions
perempuan?
16 and 17. Listen to portion 2 of
Oke. Mendonasikan, tapi donasikannya bukan duit, tapi servisnya dia untuk melakukan pelelangan. Good job. 2 pertanyaan terakhir.
Conversation C.
That's a great idea. Thanks. And say, I know you watch some shows on that channel yourself. Why don't you donate a service too?
You know, I'd like to help, but I have final exams coming up, so I'd better not make too many commitments. But I will come to the auction, and I'll bring my parents with me. I know they'd like to get some expert carpentry work done.
Number 16. What excuse does the woman make for not donating a service? Number 17. What does the woman imply about her parents?
Oke, dia nggak bisa untuk melakukan donasi karena dia harus belajar untuk ujian. Dia sendiri ngomong tadi ya, aku nggak bisa buat banyak komitmen lagi soalnya aku mau ujian. Nomor 17, kenapa nih dia nggak bawa orang tuanya? Kenapa orang tuanya disebut? Apakah karena mereka sering menggunakan library? Apakah mereka jarang pergi ke pelelangan? Atau mereka akan bisa membayar jasa si laki-laki itu? Lebih ke yang bravo ya. They might bid on the man's service. Oke, ini juga sisanya latihan. Sekarang kita masuk ke part C. Part B sudah, extended conversation. Nah, kalau part C ini mini talks. Nah, mini talks ini cuman ada satu orang yang bicara. Dan biasanya dia langsung ngomong panjang, terus pembahasannya lebih tinggi daripada part B atau part C. Bisa jadi tentang jet, tentang astronomi, tentang biologi, seperti itu. Nah, contohnya, listen to this lecture given in a university classroom. Students, this evening will have a chance to observe a phenomenon that we've discussed several times in class. Tonight, there will be a lunar eclipse. As we've said, when an eclipse of the moon occurs, the earth passes between the sun and the moon. Therefore, the shadows of the earth move across the surface of the moon, obscures it. Because you won't be looking at the sun, it is not necessarily to use the spatial lens and filters that you need when observing a solar eclipse. You can observe a lunar eclipse with your unaided eye or with a telescope and photograph it with an ordinary camera. So if the weather not cloudy tonight, go out and take a look at this eclipse of the moon. I'm sure you'll find it interesting. Oke, agak panjang ya teman-teman. What course? Tentu saja tentang astronomi. Bukan filosofi, bukan fotografi. Walaupun ada bilang, kalian boleh kok keluar foto langsung, tapi tentang lunar eclipse, tentang gerhana bulan. According to the speaker, which of the following occurs during a lunar eclipse? Yang paling cocok adalah the earth shadow move across the moon. Bukan clouds block ya, bukan moon move between earth and sun, bukan juga the sun is too bright. Questionnya sama seperti part B, ada tentang topik, terus main idea, purpose, jadi akan ditanya main point of this lecture, why, kenapa dia ngasih tema ini, terus apa sih ide pokoknya, siapa sih, bukan siapa ya, tapi apa sih yang dibicarakan. Terus question about setting. Nah, settingnya bisa pelajarannya, waktunya, sama lokasinya. Pas pelajaran apa, kapan, dan di mana talks ini diberikan. Terus yang terakhir, question about the speakers. Speaker kan bisa jadi ada dua pertanyaan, siapa speakernya dan apa pekerjaan speaker tersebut, occupation, pekerjaan. Nah, detail question biasanya adalah factual question. Factual question adalah data-data atau informasi yang ada disediakan di dalam pembicaraan. Misalnya, according to the speaker, according to the lecture. Terus lanjut, ada yang tanya tentang imply atau infer. What can be infer? What does the speaker imply? What is probably true about? Nah, ini nggak akan ada di talk secara langsung, tapi teman-teman harus mencoba menganalisa, mengambil kesimpulan. Taktiknya seperti biasa, familiar dengan direction-nya. Kalau misalnya ada di awal, dengar nih percakapan antara dua students. Itu kan biasanya di part B. Kalau di part C biasa jadi, ini adalah talks dari misalnya guru di sekolah, seperti itu. Terus nomor 2, pay attention to the introductory comment for each talk. Nah, pas mereka komen-komen, saling nimbelin, teman-teman harus tahu ini yang ditimbal apa sih, kayak gitu. Terus preview answer-nya. Jadi pas sambil dengar atau pas sisa-sisa detik berjalan, teman-teman lihat pilihan jawaban A sampai D. Nah, kalau misalnya tentang jam 9, berarti itu tentang waktu. Misalnya di sekolah, berarti itu tentang di mana. Terus teman Oke, saya lanjut ya. Pertanyaannya ada who, where, when, informasi yang harus ditangkap. Terus karena kita nggak bisa untuk mencatat, jadi teman-teman harus mendapatkan informasi secara detail, secara banyak untuk dihafalkan. Kalau nggak bisa nyatat ya, nggak bisa take note di soalnya. Terus langsung jawab langsung. Misalnya teman-teman nulis di paper, ujiannya paper base, jangan cuma ditandain doang ABC-nya, tapi langsung dilingkarin. Nanti kan kalau misalnya keduluan diambil sama pengawas, kan berapa soal tuh yang belum kejawab. Terus jangan meninggalkan jawaban kosong. Kalaupun ragu antara B dan C, pilih aja seperti itu. Sekarang kita belajar untuk menebak. Saya kecilkan ya. Oke, The Writing of Clara Barton. Nah, ini kan seperti biasa tentang mainly atau what is the talk mainly about. Kalau in Virginia, in Switzerland itu tentang apa? Kalau in Virginia itu apa? Halo teman-teman? Oke, place. Berarti yang mana nih? A, B, C, sampai F. Oke, where was Clara Barton born? Teacher, diplomatic official, ini tentang apakah where, apakah when? Oke, tentang occupation yang apa? Nah, kalau ini, in 1849, during a trip to Europe, berarti tentang yang F, when was this lecture probably given? Ayo, emang kelasnya dikasih pada tahun-tahun seperti ini? Coba dicek lagi. Oke, berarti yang delta ya. When did Clara Barton found the American Red Cross? Coba nomor 5. To help, to apa? To publish, to prevent, to provide. Ini biasanya tentang Bravo kan sudah kepake. Bravo ini sudah nomor 1, berarti yang lain. Berarti yang what was the original purpose? Tujuan ya, tujuan atau mengapa pasti diawali dengan to. To help, to provide. Saya kecilin ya, soalnya nggak bisa nyambung ke pertanyaan. Oke, teman-teman baca dulu deh. What is the main purpose? What kind of writing? What award Jim received? Terus how does the speaker feel about Jim? Oke, kita baca nomor 6. To honor students, to introduce a speaker. Ada tutu, berarti ini tentang yang mana? Berarti yang A, B, C, D, E. Oke, berarti yang 6, what is the main purpose ya? A science, fictional novel, criticism, poetry, collection of short story, berarti itu yang apakah award, apakah jenis tulisan, apakah perasaannya speaker. Yang paling cocok adalah writing-nya ya. Writing yang dibuat tuh gimana sih? Cocok ya. Selanjutnya, a cash prize, free trip, scholarship. Berarti itu tentang award-nya ya. Hadiah atau apa yang didapatkan. Oke, nomor 9. A waitress, chef, television announcer. Berarti kita cari, ini kan tentang pekerjaan, profesi. Berarti yang delta, who is the speaker. Terus ada vegetarian food, fresh seafood, food from Louisiana. Berarti yang paling cocok adalah, oke ini tentang speaker, ini problem, berarti yang cocok adalah yang Bravo. What kind of food does the Tangerine Cafe mainly serve? Cocok ya. On Atlantic Avenue on a boat. Berarti tentang yang kalau on Atlantic, on a dock, on boat, berarti itu tentang where ya, di mana. Terus nomor 12, it's not too crowded on weekday night. The service has improved. Okay. All but a few of dishes are delicious. Berarti tentang bukan located, bukan speakernya siapa. Antara A dan Charlie. Yang paling cocok adalah yang alpha ya. What does the speaker says about the Tangerine Cafe? What does the speaker say about Tangerine Cafe? Mungkin dia bilang harganya murah, rasanya enak, lokasinya strategis, seperti itu. Sekarang kita ngejawab tentang overview question. Overview, tadi sudah kita bahas di awal, ada tentang main idea, main point, main topic, purpose-nya, di mana, kapan, pelajaran apa pekerjaan speakernya, siapa sih audiensnya. Kita coba ya. Ini lesson ke 15. Berarti audio. Sebentar.
Exercises and mini test.
There is no tape script for exercise 14. Listening exercise 15. Questions 1 and 2. Listen to the following talk.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Larrabee Springs Wildlife Preserve. Today, you'll have the chance to see one of the largest herds of buffaloes in North America and many other types of wildlife. I hope all of you have your cameras with you.
Number 1. Who is the speaker?
Speakernya adalah tour guide ya. Soalnya wildlife.
Number 2. What will the talk probably be about?
Berarti tentang yang, ayo. Apakah scientific classification? Kan di sini tentang tour guide. Nah, tour guide berarti dia akan mendeskripsikannya tentang wildlife preserve. Okay, good job.
Questions 3 and 4. Listen to a talk given at an athletic club.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank everyone for coming out to the Edgewood Athletic Club for our exhibition match. Before the match gets underway, I'd like to give you all a little background on how the sport of handball is played. Even though it's a game with a long tradition, some people aren't as familiar with the rules of this sport as they might be with, say, those of tennis.
Number 3. What is the purpose of this talk?
ABC. Mau diulang?
Background on how the fun for coming out to the
Given at an athletic club.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank everyone for coming out to the Edgewood Athletic Club for our exhibition match. Before the match gets underway, I'd like to give you all a little background on how the sport of handball is played. Even though it's a game with a long tradition, some people aren't as familiar with the rules of this sport as they might be with, say, those of tennis.
Number 3. What is the purpose of this talk?
Oke, talk ini adalah untuk mendiskusikan rules of handball. Soalnya dibilang kan, ada beberapa rule walaupun permainan ini sudah dari lama, tetapi banyak orang yang masih belum tahu rule-nya atau peraturannya. Nggak seperti tenis. Maksudnya tenis itu udah banyak orang yang tahu.
Number 4. When is this talk being given?
Nah, kalau tentang rule, tentang permainan, itu biasanya di awal, di akhir, atau selama permainan? Membacakan peraturan itu kapan? Di awal ya. Before the exhibition game. Okay, good.
Questions 5 and 6. Listen to a talk given at a factory.
Good morning. On behalf of our management team and our workers, I'd like to welcome all of you to our plant. You may have wondered, how do soft drinks get in those cans? How are the cans sealed? By the end of the tour, you'll know the answers. Now, please follow me out onto the factory floor.
Number 5. Who is the audience for this talk?
Audiensnya adalah visitors. Oke, kan bilang selamat datang ya ke pabrik kami. Nanti kalian bakal tahu cara titik-titik.
Number 6. What will the main topic for this talk probably be?
Topiknya akan membicarakan tentang Oke, the process of canning soft drink. Soalnya bilang kan, nanti kalian akan ngerti gimana cara proses pembuatan minuman ini.
Questions 7 and 8. Listen to the following talk.
Since all of you have expressed interest in joining the university dance program, I probably don't have to say much about the physical and psychological rewards of being in a dance program such as this one. Instead, I want to concentrate on some of the drawbacks, the demands that will be put on your time, and the sacrifices you'll be called on to make if you are chosen for the program.
Number 7. What will the main topic of this talk probably be?
Nomor 7 apa? Ada kata drawbacks ya tadi. Karena kalian semua tertarik di sini, jadi aku nggak usah jelasin ya tentang yang lainnya, tetapi tentang drawbacks. Drawback apa? Drawback adalah disadvantage.
Kekurangan.
Kerugian akibat mengikuti program ini.
Number 8. What is the speaker's probable occupation?
Oke, dia adalah director dari dance program.
Questions 9 and 10. Listen to the following talk.
As president of the State Historical Society, I'd like to call this meeting to order and welcome all our members and guests. Tonight, I'm going to give you a short presentation on some famous shipwrecks, especially shipwrecks that took place in the waters off New England.
Number 9. Who is the speaker? Number 10. What will this talk probably concern?
Questions 11 and 12.
Ayo saya ulang aja ya.
In the waters off New England. Welcome all our members and guests.
9 and 10. Listen to the following talk.
As president of the State Historical Society,
Nah, as a president of State Historical Society, berarti dia president of society. Teman-teman please kalau chat di grup, kalau nulis jawaban, ditulis nomornya ya, soalnya ini nyampur banget loh. Saya nggak tahu ini teman-teman nomor berapa.
I'd like to call this meeting to order and welcome all our members and guests. Tonight, I'm going to give you a short presentation on some famous shipwrecks, especially shipwrecks that took place in the waters off New England.
Number 9. Who is the speaker?
Oke, berarti yang berapa?
Number 10. What will this talk probably concern?
Talk ini akan menceritakan tentang shipwrecks ya, yang pergi ke New England. Bukan history tentang New England ya. Nomor 11.
Questions 11 and 12. Listen to a lecture given in a university classroom.
In the last few weeks, we have discussed how to organize your ideas, use your outline as a blueprint, and write the first draft of your essay. Today, we're going to consider another important process, the art of editing your paper.
Number 11. In what course is this lecture probably being given?
Pelajaran apa nih? Composition, Fine Arts, atau arsitektur? Oke, composition itu adalah pelajaran kayak keterampilan akademik gitu ya, tentang penulisan, good.
Number 12. What will the rest of this lecture probably deal with?
Maka nanti akan ngebahas tentang yang Charlie ya, editing paper. Soalnya blueprint sudah dibahas minggu lalu dan minggu sekarang kita akan ngebahas cara edit paper katanya.
Questions 13 to 14. Listen to a talk given at a ski lodge.
Good morning, and welcome to Winter Star Ski Area. We truly hope to make your introduction to skiing as safe and enjoyable as possible.
Number 13. For whom is this talk probably intended?
Apakah kepada orang ski yang sudah profesional? Apakah kepada ski instructors? Ataukah kepada orang-orang yang masih baru ski? Ulang. Kalau belum dapat idenya.
Given at a ski lodge.
Good morning, and welcome to Winter Star Ski Area. We truly hope to make your introduction to skiing as safe and enjoyable as possible.
Nah, introduction to ski, berarti orang-orang yang baru ya, beginning. Kita lanjut.
Number 13. For whom is this talk probably intended? Number 14. What will this talk probably concern?
Maka talknya akan tentang apakah membahas tentang sejarah, development, ski resortnya, ataukah tentang lomba, atau fundamental of skiing. Oke, yang alpha ya, fundamentals. Kan orang-orang yang baru nih ski, berarti akan diajarkan gimana cara berdiri, gimana cara ski yang aman, kayak gitu.
Questions 15 and 16. Listen to this talk given in a university classroom.
I'm Professor Wills. I hope no one had any trouble finding the classroom this morning. In a few minutes, I'll be handing out the course syllabus. As you'll see, we'll be spending the first few days discussing the law of supply and demand.
Number 15. What class does Professor Wills probably teach?
Oke, ada kata the law of supply and demand. Hukum permintaan dan penawaran. Berarti ekonomik ya.
Number 16. At what point in the semester is this talk being given?
Kapan nih dikasih? Oke, soalnya ada kata bagi silabus. Good job.
Questions 17 and 18.
Bravo ya.
Listen to the following talk.
Good morning, everyone. This is Captain Jackson, and I'd like to welcome you aboard the Whale Watch cruise on the SS Bluefish. In just a few minutes, we'll be outside the harbor, and we'll steer toward Travis Island. If we spot any whales today, you'll most likely see them off the starboard bow. That's the right-hand forward side, as we approach the island. In the meantime, I'd like to take this opportunity to tell you a little about how these magnificent sea mammals live.
Number 17. Where is this talk probably being given?
Apakah di pesawat, di boat, atau di akuarium? Oke, kita ulang.
That's the right-hand forward side. As we approach, you'll most likely see them off the starboard bow. That's
Nah, kamu akan lihat dia secara langsung. Terus dibilang tadi kata ada harbor, ada di sebelah kanan, kayak gitu. Berarti tadi atas boat.
live.
Number 17. Where is this talk probably being given? Number 18. What will the rest of this talk probably be about?
Berarti tentang habits of whales ya.
Questions 19 to 20. Listen to a talk given by a campus police officer.
Hello, I'm Officer Jane Kelly. Thanks to all of you for coming this evening. As you know, there have been a number of accidents recently involving bicyclists and pedestrians on campus. There have also been some incidents involving the theft of bicycles, and I know this is a special concern for all of you. I intend to address both these issues during the course of the meeting.
Number 19. Who is the probable audience for this talk?
Oke, tentang kecelakaan, berarti tentang students yang menggunakan sepeda.
Number 20. What is the speaker's main purpose in giving this talk?
Apa sih tujuannya? Apakah untuk provide